Bank manager mocks black clients in front of everyone days later. $3.1 billion in accounts gone. Before we dive in this story, hit the comments and tell us your city or country. Let's see how far this story reaches. If you like the video, please subscribe. He smirked as he spoke louder, making sure everyone in the lobby heard. These people don't belong in a place like this, the bank manager sneered, eyeing the black couple in business attire. His laughter echoed through the marble floors. But what didn't you know? They weren't just clients. They were representatives of one of the largest black-owned investment firms in the country. And their silent reaction that day? It wasn't weakness. It was strategy. Days later, $3.1 billion vanished from the bank's books. The lesson? Never underestimate who's watching or who holds the power. Watch till the end. Darren and Ayanna Wells walked into the downtown branch dressed in elegance and purpose. As senior partners at Wells Equity Group, they were preparing to move a massive client fund, one of their firm's largest portfolios, to a new financial institution. Their due diligence brought them to Crestmark Bank, but from the moment they stepped inside, they noticed the shift in energy, discomfort, condescension, and subtle stares. The manager, Mr. Whitaker, barely looked up when they introduced themselves. When Ayanna politely asked for a private consultation room to discuss transferring corporate assets, he chuckled and gestured toward the public teller line. "You people are always so dramatic with this. Your little business meetings," he said, loud enough for the room to hear. Gasps followed. But Darren and Ayanna didn't argue. They exchanged a calm glance. The manager assumed silence meant submission. It didn't. It meant a storm was coming. Back at their office, Darren and Ayanna debriefed with their team. They could have gone to the media. They could have launched a lawsuit. Instead, they made one call to their network of corporate partners, business alliances, and community coalitions. Within 72 hours, Wells Equity Group coordinated the complete withdrawal of every client fund tied to Crestmark Bank. Each of these clients, private investors, nonprofit endowments, tech startups, even local churches, began pulling out their accounts, quietly, efficiently, wire after wire, account after account. By the time Crestmark's executive team noticed the pattern, it was too late. $3.1 billion in assets had left the building. The fallout was immediate. Shareholders panicked. The stock dipped. Board members demanded answers. And Mr. Whitaker, he was still clueless until the final nail came. A formal letter addressed to the CEO, outlining exactly why the funds had been pulled. It included a detailed account of Mr. Whitaker's behavior, the public humiliation, and the decision to remove every dollar from their system. Without a word, the CEO's hand shook as he read it. They didn't make a scene. They made a statement. By the end of the week, Mr. Whitaker was escorted out of the branch in silence. No fanfare. No second chances. The video footage of the incident had surfaced internally, and the optics were too damaging to ignore. The bank issued a public apology, but not before national media picked up the story. Darren and Ayanna never raised their voices. They never had to, because when power is matched with strategy, the results speak louder than outrage ever could. And for the first time, Crestmark Bank learned what accountability felt like, not from protest signs, but from a balance sheet. The money was gone. So was the illusion of superiority. In the months that followed, Wells Equity Group opened its financial branch, this time created explicitly for underserved entrepreneurs and communities that traditional banks had overlooked. Clients who had once been ignored found respect, resources, and genuine partnership. And Darren and Ayanna? They didn't seek revenge. They built a legacy. The story made headlines, but the impact went deeper. It reminded institutions that prejudice isn't just unethical, it's expensive. Every policy, every interaction, every smirk matters. because you never know if the person you're mocking is the one who holds the future of your business in their hands. Where are you watching from? Drop your country and city in the comments, and never forget, quiet power changes everything. Take care.